Hey everyone, it is Susami here. And I know every time I log on or upload a video, I'm always like, hey, it's been a while, this, that, and the other. We know what it is. It's life. Life gets in the way. Can't help it. We know. So I'm not going to jump into that. Got a day off, surprisingly. And I was like, oh, wait, they have a thing going on in Overwatch. One, Gundams. I think two is, where it is, Sailor Moon, magic girl type thing going on. I don't really care for that because, hey, all that costs money. I ain't got that. But the one that got me is Stadium, which you can see I've already kind of played some of, completed some stuff on it and stuff like that. But what I didn't know when I was first jumping into it is they have, if you go all the way over here to training, they have a stadium training ground. So I was trying to learn on the fly. So I was having unfortunate PTSD flashbacks to when I was playing Smite, because this is what it makes me think of. It makes me think of Smite. And I was just having such a very, very, very hard time with it because I was like, overwhelming, slap you in the face with all that information without really giving you a good tutorial. So the game is just assuming you've either played this game mode before, because I don't know if this game mode has been on here before, or if you've played games like Smite before or stuff like that. Neither here nor there. They just throw it in. They do give you, at the start of the match, you get to choose your character. They haven't unlocked all of the characters yet, so you only get to choose a select few, which was fine for me because a couple of the ones that they have on there are ones that I kind of know how to play. Fortunately, I have not been put in the tank role because, yeah, I probably would be kicked from the team like that in a minute. I don't know if you guys could hear my finger snap. There we go. Snap my finger, just like that. Stuff like that. But, the support role, I was knocking it down. I was doing good. So that one I got maxed out. But this, I did not know this part. So we're going to jump in and I'm going to check it out and kind of get a feel, because now you can actually take the time. Hopefully it'll give you time to read all of for the characters and stuff like that. So we'll jump back over here to Lucio, because Lucio is one that I've been playing with. Now, when I first jumped in, I just went straight to their example builds of what, they think would be a good setup build. Was able to read through them a little bit. Some of this up here on top, has me a little confused and stuff like that, because you couldn't really read with fast, because we gotta pick all this stuff out. But here in this mode, you can take your time and read through all these are going to be your top 4 right here, which is here. So round 1, you get to pick one. Round 3, you get to pick one. Round 7, if you make it all the way to 7, because there have been times when it has been total domination of either win or loss, and we barely make it to the round 3. Only twice have I gotten all the way across to round 7, where it was nice and good and even and good gameplay between each side, back and forth, back and forth. So, this will let you read all the ones that are up here. These are all free at the start, so these ones aren't going to cost you money. These ones here, your weapon upgrade, your ability upgrade, your survival upgrade, these all, as you can see, cost money, or points, or whatever. And I really didn't have time to try to read through all these and get it set up for what it is. So, I'm in the wrong screen. Yeah, it's going to tell you on the right side what it is. So, weapon, 5%, life steal, which, I'm still not quite sure of that. I think if you get a hit, you get a life back, I'm going to assume. And then attack speed, how fast you go. Self-explanatory. Max ammo. Eliminations grant movement speed and attack speed. Okay, so for me, this is going to be the best, or this is going to be the best, depending on who I'm trying to support. These ones are going to be more of your more advanced ones here. So attack speed and movement speed, weapon power. You get healing ally gets 10% more attack. You know, gives you all our explain. These are your high tier ones. These are the ones you probably aren't going to be able to unlock right away unless you hold all your money and not pick anything from the beginning and get these, which I have seen other people doing. So, but trying to read through all of this, and they don't put every single one of these on the example build. They just put a couple of them. So you have to come all the way over here to read which ones, and then you have to quickly decide, okay, keep in your mind, all right, this round I'm Lucio, I remember this from the last time Lucio, this is what I'm going to be getting, you know, not the one I'm particularly on, say, but, you know, just, this is what I knew is going to work for me. You know, getting extra armor because everybody wants to go after the healer is obviously going to be a good thing. So now we have your, obviously your abilities. Yeah, you spend your ultimate, so my bust it down type thing or whatever, or break it down or whatever the heck you said. I can't remember. Bust out, bust a move. Yeah, whatever it is. So like that, you know, this one, the ability power so you can get it faster, so you can throw it out faster. Life steal. Obviously extra health and stuff like that. Next level up. Now this one down here has these ones, which have like a little extra, I guess I'm assuming on them. These I think are the same, pretty much the same for everybody. So, you know, they get rent, but these ones are made specifically for that character. So this one would give, you know, 5% ability power, so you get your ability faster or quicker or whatever. But in that big circle that Lucio puts out, when your allies leave it, the effect that's in that circle, so say if I have my healing going on for 2 seconds after, they're still continuing to heal for about 2 seconds after. What did I do? It said this one, environmental kills grant nano boost, which I don't understand what nano boost is, but you know, this also reduces the cooldown, so you know, your abilities come back faster. Weapon power this, while, you know, in speed boost, your little blowback sound wave also knocks you away from enemies, which is I thought it kind of already did. At least it seemed like it did that to me, just normal gameplay, but I'm not sure. So I'm guessing this gives extra boost back. So this is a good one if you're like in the control zone and they come in and you want to hit them back. If you go to the very edge before they can get in, you can knock them far away, but still knock yourself back into the zone, so that way. And then these ones, I didn't even get to read these ones or see these ones before, so I'm like, ooh, this is cool. I'm gonna look at this. I'm not gonna read them all. You know, I'll do them all on my own, but I'll leave it up here for a little bit, you know, for you guys to look at. And then survival, obviously extra health, you know, it's gonna be all that kind of good stuff. Extra shields, again, ones that are specific. And this one I have seen this one on the example build and stuff like that. I keep forgetting that Lucio can, you know, use his little rollerblade special thingies and slide on the walls like he's a ninja wall running. I forgot that totally. So this makes no sense for me to use if I've never even done it before. This is the one I really like, you know, it gives you extra health, armor, and shields. Again, another one with wall riding. Not a clue. I was like, what the heck? But, again, these are just, you know, now that we've gone through the power and had a chance to read and look and see, stuff like that, you can actually use this one better as your guide, because like I said, here's this and stuff like that. So you're like, oh, okay, these are, instead of having to, you know, try to go through And let's head over to Miss Ash here. She's another one I got to play with. So these ones, hey, oops. You know, her example build right here, the two. One's definitely going to focus on her, one's going to focus on her and upgrading Bob. Stuff like that. But I couldn't get a chance to read through them because these is a lot. So I know for sure this one is a really good one to have. You throw your dynamite out. After it explodes, it creates 3 more little sticky dynamites that do more damage. This one is also a good one to try to get to connection with Out with a Bang, you know, the multi-munition. So when the dynamite explodes, it leaves lava on the ground that burns enemies. So initial explosion, dynamite, or lava. 3 baby explosions, more lava. So these two are really, really good together. Which, you know, I didn't know at first and I was freaking out and stuff like that. And obviously, you know, you're good at getting Bob out real fast. This one, you know, burning for your coach gun, double barrel, bubble barrel, your double barrel. You know, all these good ones here. And like I said, see, so this one, molten, whoops, hero, you know, Bob finished charging, gets armor, you know, your burning effect gains lifesteal, so this is a good one to have and connect with this one. So basically you can make, if you have the, I guess her costume, we'll just call it her costume for that. I think it's a demon one or something like that. Or she looks kind of fiery. That would fit in perfect with another one, you know, burning effect. This one. Bob's. Oh, Bob. You know, this one makes the blast radius bigger, which is another good one to tie into if you're doing the whole explodey, which I kind of like. That's why I'm hyping it up. I kind of like it. Yeah. All that kind of good stuff. Ooh, look, Bob. Oh, and you can't see it, but I got the gangsta look for my Ash, and if I could do cosplay of this, if I could find this and an upgrade, I would so do this cosplay. But I don't have nobody to be a Bob for me. So, but as I said, so this is what it is. I didn't choose anything, so in the match, if you go into a match, which I'll probably do, I'll have to mute myself because obviously I don't want to be rude to other people while I'm gaming with them and stuff like that, just chattering along. There's other people that do that. They just love the sound of their voice and they just chatter. I'm like, hey, all 4 of you dudes. But, you know, me, I don't want to do that. I don't want to distract. But if you are going through your selection and you accidentally exit out, if the timer's still going, you can hit the square button and it'll take you back into the screen so that you can, you know, oh, I forgot to change this real quick. So, let us leave that part. And, so, let's see. I'll pull this over here. So, as you can see, I've played 19 games so far. I've done I got quite a few done and stuff like that. I've done 19 games. The Gundam, obviously, it's not really going to give me much. Weekly, daily, haven't played today. So today is my first time playing today. And I just have to point out, okay, where's the battle pass? There it is. So, wrong one. Shop. Go to shop. Okay. Looks good. Not too bad. Why does he look like his face? It's not the whole body. Some of it's the body, but the face. The face, dude. Why does it look like Starscream from the newer Transformers? This doesn't look Gundam to me. I see the face, and first thing I think is Starscream. So, and then of course, you know, she has angel wings, so she's got to do, yeah. But I'm sorry, I just had to point that out. I had to point it out. She looks like. Alright, so obviously everybody's wanting to play tank. That's why that one's loaded up. But I like to hit all because that'll put me either to support or to damage. And alright, so we're gonna hop in, and then the minute that we start the game I'm going to mute myself. But, you know, you have your practice range. This is another one I wasn't sure. Okay, going. Woo, jumping in. Alright, mute time.
Enter the stadium. First up, look at that game face.
To be heard.
Now that's what I call a competitor. We're almost ready to get this game started. You can't go wrong with all-star rosters like these. Welcome to the Armory. Everyone could use a little help in the stadium. These are example builds picked by the pros to start our competitors off on the right foot.
Justice delivered.
Fala tu.
The first round is almost here.
E aí?
Only 20 seconds left until we kick this round off. The Armory is closing shortly.
We have an under.
3, 2, 1. Capture the objective.
Try to show some discipline out there.
10 seconds until the objective's unlocked.
Yield to this beat.
Rising bionic speed. They took the robot. Get it back.
They're pushing ahead!
Crossing all my mind islands.
Switching track.
We lost the lead!
Catch these healing waves.
let's break it. Damn!
Destroy them, Bob. They took the robot.
Back on!
You have the stomach for it.
I'm burning up! We're getting the pace! Feel this in my bones!
30 seconds remaining.
Louder this time! Musculação!
10 seconds remaining.
It's our turn. Let's push forward. Back it up.
Next track.
Last push. Make it count.
Let's get
They've
into
almost
it.
got the lead.
We're so close to winning. Come on.
I've got you in my sights.
Looks like the win was out of reach this round.
Activating self-destruct sequence.
Here's our score. 0 to 1. Some intense competition this round. Coming up next. Time to face off in control. Time for the teams to gear up. We've already seen so much action, and there's still more to come. The arena is ready and waiting. 20 seconds to go. The armory is closing shortly.
Boy.
Thank you. Acknowledged.
3, 2, 1. Capture the objective.
Enemy contact.
Goodbye.
10 seconds until the objective's unlocked.
Death spiral.
The objective is now active.
We're outnumbered. Be careful.
Don't hold me back.
Maybe I'll try something different this time.
That warms them up.
heated, man.
System's pretty hot.
Tactical visor activated.
Overtime!
Destroy him, Bob.
It was a hard fight, but they lose this round. 0-2. You can really tell who the playmakers are. Up next, the teams are facing off in Clash. Now's the time for our teams to work out their strategies. Another round down, and it's safe to say the teams are in the zone.
Hey.
The teams have 20 seconds left to prepare for the round.
What's your language?
The armory is closing shortly. Three, two, one. Commencing attack on objective B.
Let's get some healing beats going.
Smoke master.
The objective goes live in 10.
Let's get loud.
The objective's online. Oh, Soldier 76 is back in command.
Get into this groove.
No, they lost the point. The team needs to fall back to objective A.
Turn it up, turn it up.
The objective unlocks in 10 seconds.
Ready for healing.
The objective is now active. And Diva shows everyone she's second to none.
Run with shot.
Stick with me for heals.
Healing food.
I've got you in my sights.
Oh, let's break it. Damn.
Tactical visor activated.
Time for a remix.
What a play by Soldier 76!
Back on.
Counter sting! The dragon is sated! They gave it their all, but it seems they're out of the match. Here's looking forward to their next attempt.
Switching tracks.
We've got a replay to watch.
Well, and there you go, guys. That's a game of Stadium. As you can see, we totally got boned in that one. I did my best as Lucio to try to heal it up and all that kind of stuff, but yeah, sometimes the other team's just a bit better. So, I love that. That is just so cool. But I guess I will try to give it another go round and stuff like that. Try to earn some loot boxes and stuff like that. Because that's the only way I'm going to get cool stuff from this. Because, you know, I ain't got the money to put into it. But you saw got to see what I was talking about with the whole trying to quickly navigate through the screens and get it set up on, and how, you know, that kind of is like smite and stuff like that. You can sell back ones that you've chosen if you want to switch it for something else that unlocked or stuff like that. Yeah, you know, I never know how to end these things. I never do. I always say I never know how to end these things. So I'm going to say, well, I hope you guys enjoyed watching me play very, very badly. I do apologize for, you know, having to mute the thing. I didn't want to annoy people with, you know, hearing my voice and distracting from the game and stuff like that. If you thought it was pretty cool, give it a try. You never know. You may be awesome at it. You may get mad and throw your controller through a wall. I've done it before. Not with this game. Just saying. I've done it before. And I hope you all have a good afternoon. And I love you. Bye.